when we came to Tim's office, I remember I didn't have time because it happened in like 24 hours or less, right? And I hadn't really thought about what I was going to say about Dottie, and it just kind of poured out. But it went something like this. First of all, her activism, which we've been working together on things for about 4 or 5 years now. Her activism earned her a spot on the wall at Heritage Action's Wall of Honor. And there's not a lot of names up there, right? And they have an enormous network, but thanks to great leadership from Ben here in the St. Louis area, in the Midwest region, Dottie did things for this country, not free of charge. It cost her money most of the time, like all activism does. It comes straight from us, and has her name on the wall at one of the greatest conservative institutions in the world, if not the greatest. That's a heck of an accomplishment, and essentially 4 or 5 years of let's call it full-time political activism. When the Ferguson riot started, she was the first person to respond favorably to my insane call of let's go up Saturday and have the next Tuesday. Let's go up Tuesday and have a boycott. Let's get together, whatever you can afford, go to the local businesses and shop and keep them going, right? We'll just get caravans of people going up there to buy things. If you have to buy groceries, buy them in Ferguson. Dottie was the first person to sign up to do that with me. And she went there, and you've heard the story about Delana Jones, one of the local businesses. They're still friends, and Delana might even be here later tonight. That helped keep her in business. That led us to Dottie was the first person to dive in to backing municipal court reform so that we could try to stop training people to be subservient to government with ridiculous tickets that are just made to pad the pockets of municipal governments, right? Police have a job to do. It's not to raise money for the community. Right, it's safety and protection and investigation, not as Eric Schmidt liked to call it, taxation by citation. Right. And that 2 bills have been passed on that, in large part because of the work that Dottie and many others did to get those passed. That's true injustice has been stopped. I believe traffic tickets are down 68% in St. Louis County since that law passed. And I was going to say, if you see the way I drive, it's particularly beneficial to me. But when I heard that Kirk Matthews wasn't going to run again, I realized that, man, there's a chance. You never know. That's short notice, like Tim said. That's a very short time to put a campaign together. There's a good chance I'm going to be represented by someone like Claire McCaskill that I really don't want, my name associated with. And who can it be? And the only person I thought who could, first of all, I have no doubt that she will vote right, say yes, say no to all the right things every time, without question, without doubting. Dottie Bailey will do that. I want to be represented by someone who understands the kinds of people that she lives around, her neighbors in Pacific, Eureka, and Wildwood. I want somebody who knows us and doesn't have to ask us every time, what should I do, what should I do? We want you to do the right thing. Who will do the right thing every time? Dottie Bailey will. Yes. We know that without a doubt. And finally, I wanted to be able to ask people for money. And since I'm the treasurer for this campaign, I am going to say it one more time. We need to raise money so that we can win this seat, so that NEA, National Education Association, backed candidate, who somehow thinks he's also a Republican, does not represent the people of this district who have been represented by Tim Jones, Kirk Matthews, and Representative Linton for all of our, as long as this district has existed, right, in one form or another. This is a conservative pro-liberty, pro-freedom district, and we need to have a conservative, pro-liberty, pro-freedom representative so that they know who they're dealing with. And they're going to deal with Dottie Bailey as long as you write big, handsome checks and put them in that big, beautiful pink basket on your way out the door tonight. So thank you very much. Appreciate all of you coming out, and let's go out and win this one.
Yeah.